Matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. It's the home opener of this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Yankees. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian getting set to bring you this one on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your New York Yankees.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the guy to watch is Matt Duffy, the Duff Man. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Masahiro Tanaka gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Malik Smith the next to hit. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay, left fielder Malik Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is in there for a called strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Matt Duffy. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Tanaka, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire. The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike one.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favors and swing outside the zone, that's exactly what's going to happen.
Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Line drive to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll take a look at ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 delivery. Here's a strike. Winter leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5-hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Rays strand a pair. Tampa Bay nothing. Yankees coming up. We'll be right back on MLB Network. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Matty, these are the lineups you want to be in. Driving to the ballpark, you got a cup of coffee in your hand, you look at the flags and they're blowing straight out. You're running to the manager's office if your name's not in the lineup. It just takes 1 grain on that bat and you got a potential 3-run bomb. Look out for these guys going deep today. All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Malik Smith. Speed is his game, period, the end. He is up at the plate. He is trying to put that defense and infield on their toes. And from a defensive standpoint, nobody goes to their right or left as quick as this guy.
Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Carlos Gonzalez.
First offering on its way. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Batting second, center fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Glasnow, a California-born ball player. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And whoa, this is off the third base bag, and that's through for a hit. So 2-out success means that Aaron Judge gets to swing it here.
A little 2-out lightning right there, Dan, in the first inning. Let's see if the cleanup hitter's got anything in store.
Boy, it would look like such an easy and a promising easy inning for the pitcher. Now he has to deal with the Thunder, the cleanup hitter coming up.
He's set and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this one is gone. A home run. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. Second home run early in the year. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
In now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Giancarlo Stanton will get a chance in the inning following the base hit.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoked, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here's the 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 2-0 New York. Leading off the inning, Kevin Kiermaier, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Played on the backhand, and they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Carlos.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Missed with a slider. So 1-1. Is looked at for ball number 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. That was swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8, second baseman.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches. Sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate. Couldn't get the batter to fish.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Big cut at the 2-0 slider, but he comes up empty. 2-1.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
The 2-1. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And he watches a splitter for a called 3rd strike, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They trail it here 2-0. Here's Didi Gregorius, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, he takes his eye off it there as it goes right past him into right.
Batting eighth, second baseman, number 25.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Smith is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. From the stretch. Strike one to start the at-bat. Gregorius stands at first with one out. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are two down.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready on 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Hit well on the ground to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knot.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Into the box now, Miguel Andujar. Rounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for one. We've played 2 full. The Yankees lead it 3-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. Striding in, number 1, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Number 1.
Here comes the first pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Way in front of a great slider that time.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Number 1 is retired to kick off the inning.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Ready for another chance? Matt Duffy. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one just missed outside. Duffy takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff. He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Split-fingered pitch that's by him for strike 2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Leading off for the Yankees.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Gary Sanchez. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Way out in front. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
This is line to left. Smith is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Into the box, Giancarlo Stanton. Giancarlo swings, and this ball is hit well into left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. Fourth home run here in the early going. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch.
Now batting.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
As he pops the first pitch foul. Behind the plate. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He gets it hard on the ground to the left. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We're through 3 in the Bronx. It's now a 4-0 New York lead. Now at the plate, Fernando Winter. He reached on a single in his first try.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled off. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive? No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's C.J. Cron now. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The windup and the 0-1. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping into the box, Tommy Pham. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He most certainly does. 10 straight he's retired now as that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're down 4-0. Ready once again, Carlos Gonzalez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants up at the plate right now. They're feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Pham is there, and he has it for the out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
The 1-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2. Still 1-2. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Digging in now, Aaron Judge. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Gonzalez is off at first with 2 away. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. The 1-1. Runners off for second. Throw bounces on the way down.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 1-2. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The Yanks leave one, but they're in front 4-0. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermaier settles in to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The next 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch.
Nope,
the next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burger.
He pulls this one into right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Here's Carlos Gomez. 0-1 the count. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. And he lays off the 0-2 splitter. 1-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one right down Main Street. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that 2-seamer up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
0-1, here it comes. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They trail here 4-0. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Smoked on the ground left side. Throw gets him 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
So striding in, Didi Gregorius. 2 base hits, both singles. To this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
4 runs, 10 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees 4, the Rays nothing. Malik Smith the next to hit. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Judge. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
Third baseman, number 5, Matt Duffy.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
From the stretch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-1. Swing and a miss much too early, and that makes it a full count.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Standing in now, Fernando Winter, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Tapper up the line. That's a foul ball. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Fouled away. Dribbled up the line, but it gets fouled. Ready with another 2-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
In now, C.J. Cron. High in the air out to center field. Gardner's after it. And that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Jose De Leon will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Jose De Leon.
Now batting, Gleyber Torres. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Second baseman, number 25.
Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Little dribbler down the line. To his right, Duffy. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Ray Bird.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bird swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Crone is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop out. Well executed pitch there.
Stepping in now, Carlos Gonzalez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Wind up and the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. So stepping in, Tommy Pham, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
This one for the shortstop, Gregorius. And close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Next will be the designated hitter, Carlos Gomez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gonzalez, and that's the 3rd out. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They're down 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Brett Gardner. He'll be the man to lead things off here in the bottom of the 7th.
Brett Gardner.
First delivery to him on the way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Grounded to the right. He'll get to this one deep in the hole, and that's the first out.
Up next for the Yankees, third baseman.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Miguel Andujar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Robertson takes it in. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder,
Aaron Judge will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with a double.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So coming to the plate, Daniel Robertson. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a bouncing ball, foul. A 1 pitch on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Slider's in for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one. And this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Standing in now, number 1. There's a swinging bunt up the line. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
You know, Hero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take them when you can get them.
Malik Smith the next to hit, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
And he lays off for ball one.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Runners on first with one down. Two and one to the Rays leadoff batter.
2-1.
Three balls and a strike to count to Malik Smith.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with two strikes. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
In now, Matt Duffy. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. David Robertson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
David Robertson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike one to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The catcher, number 8.
At the plate, Fernando Winter. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone! He finds the short porch for a home run. Three-run home run down the line in right as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it.
First baseman number 44, C.J. Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Three runs already home here. Drilled down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. gets him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as the side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. The Yankees 4 and the Rays 3. So striding forward now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Tapped down the line. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi
Here's Didi
Gregorius.
Gregorius. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, number 25.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. The throw to third. And he's safe.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the third baseman right there, selling out to try and save extra bases for the pitcher, but it got through.
Ready for another shot now, Greg Bird. And their runners at the corners now. Set and the pitch. Pulled hard, but it's fouled down the first base side. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it is now 7-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneak.
Now this one's crushed. left field line, and it's a foul ball. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Still only one out in the inning. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Line drive to center field. Kiermaier is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Center fielder number 11, Brett Gardner.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. Pham is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Last chance for the Rays coming up. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Aroldis Chapman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Stepping up now, Tommy Pham. And you may notice the usual closer is not in the game here with the save opportunity on the table.
Yeah, he's worked a few days in a row, Matt, so we were told before the game by the skipper he wanted to avoid using him if possible. So that means they will look to close this thing out without him.
Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. Swinging a ground ball to third. Endujar fields it cleanly. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This game is getting interesting real quick, and the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be two. And he is in there.
Safe, he's good.
Chalk that one up as an E6, and he really can't believe it out there. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Daniel Robertson, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. On the ground to second base, this could be two. And that's out number 1. But one's all they get as the run scores.
They get the run there, but this late in the game with the lead in hand, you'll definitely trade an out for a run. That doesn't mean a whole lot.
standing in as the potential tying run, number 1. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Kiermaier on third. Gomez at second with 1 away. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Fly ball right down the line in left. The catch is made near the line in left, tagging the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good, controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Stepping up to the plate, Malik Smith. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Down and away, ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
So 1-1 home. This pitch is popped up. A bare-handed pickup. Oh, but he beats it out. Nearly a remarkable play, but scored a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Hey, this game is close right here, but I'll take you inside the mindset even if it was a blowout. I know the team's down to their final out, but you'll be hard-pressed to ever find an offensive player give away an AB. Nice infield single right there to keep the line moving.
Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now the Yankee Stadium crowd. 52,000 plus on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The New York Yankees crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Masahiro Tanaka earns his first win of the season and recording 16 strikeouts along the way. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees. 7 runs on 14 hits. 2 errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rays, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base.